Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. On the move, headed right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
First down throw here, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Why, Tony? Oh, 18. What's up?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Running for it, Mixon. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
It's a turnover.
Give a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
180. What's up?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Mike Evans with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Throwing on third down. Stroud escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down. Here's Baker. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. Chased out to his right. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And this is going to be down to something about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Cape. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
180! What's what?
They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be 1st down Houston.
And the Texans 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground again with Mixon. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
On second down, Marks. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 8 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
TJ.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Into the hands of Dell. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a closet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Bucs have the first. Baker out of the pistol. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. Has it in close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
How's it tonight? Hi. 18. What's up?
And off to Chubb to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on third down.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
They'll air it out on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He's got it. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Running back sent in motion.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield on first and 10. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
180. What's up?
Throwing again is Baker. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. It's a nice running there, gets him 8. Third down coming up. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up
Stroud now, third and 1. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be first down, Houston. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Love a swap. Good.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll have a short pickup down to 17. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
All right. 118. That's it.
Stroud's going to throw for it. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. From the gun, Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our first half.
All right. 118. What's that?
The final throw before the break. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to just a point before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. Delivers another move. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
All right.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
118. What's that?
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Stroud completes it quick. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
118. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Back to throw, Stroud. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to go down well short of where they needed him to get to. And that decision to go for it on fourth does not pay off.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
This is Irving on second. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's to the sideline, and Evans has got it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
You know, Kate, I never get frustrated with completions. Never turn down a completion. But in this case, you really did have to look beyond that route. Not enough to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. What a play on fourth down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, 18. What's that?
They'll start this drive with Marks. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Forced out to his right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
18, outside.
Third and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
18, outside.
Desperation time here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
By the Buccaneers. It's a turnover on downs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. They left him wide open. It's complete. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from 1. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Stroud off of play action. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
18, outside.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. Stroud is hit, the ball is out. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And they will not score. They needed one more step to make it, but they are going to take over at the goal line.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on the
touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
They'll give to Mixon up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Here's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Swat. Love a swat.
Throw here, 3rd down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Fourth and forever coming up. Here's the backup. First throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
180!
On the give, this is Irving. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
That's a 10-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Pistol. Set. One time.
They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
McLaughlin
Buccaneers.
has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Mills looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
The Texans first down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Texans 14. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. Has room down the left side. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Oh, man, what a big play. That is exactly how they were hoping it would go right up until the end.
Yeah, one of those rare plays where we could give a little hand to both sides. Executed perfectly offensively, beautiful yards after catch. But what about the effort to chase him down the field and surprise him and ultimately knock that ball free?
Here's being left side by Amuka. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0.